Thanks to Brandon M for this video idea, although I'm not sure if you meant it in a negative connotation or a positive one, but I interpret it as a positive one. Either way, here are 5 types of car guys you'll meet on college campus. If you attend any university, then you'll know what I'm talking about when I mention the loaded international kid. You most likely won't find these guys at normal colleges or community colleges, but that's probably for the better, as most of these rich kids are just spoiled brats. They can be found driving all kinds of high-end cars like Mercedes, BMW, Audi, Maserati, and even Ferrari or Lamborghinis. However, every now and then you'll meet one who doesn't just loiter their car around as a status symbol, but actually genuinely enjoys driving their car. Sure, it's not actually their car, as we all know their parents bought it for them, but if they're willing to take the time to learn about cars and car culture, then they're a car enthusiast in my book. Most of these guys are excited to get involved on the local scene, but are quickly met with the reality that in the world of cars, no one cares about their bone stock Maserati Gran Turismo. Sure, the normies drool all over it, but here in America, our car culture expands more than just the price tag that's attached to it. It's the amount of love and passion we pour into them, all the performance upgrades we do to our cars, and all the struggles some owners go through to just keep their classics repaired and running. These loaded international students who dare to set foot in Americans' car culture quickly realize that that old Boss 302 Mustang they've made fun of for being a junk car is actually worth more than the high-end sports car they drive. And that brings a smile to their face. Love is love, and if they're willing to change from being someone who just saw cars as a status symbol to someone who grows and understands why we love cars the way we do, then I'd be glad to accept them. Sure, we're still jealous of their expensive car, but as long as we struck that chord in their heart, they'll go back home with newfound appreciation. On the complete opposite of the loaded international students, we've got the student who is satisfied with anything that runs. Everyone knows that beaten to death meme, college students are broke, and there is definitely some merit to that meme. Most college students are indeed broke. Personally, I do my best to always keep a comma in my bank account, but I know way too many students who are trudging through weeks with only a few dollars in hand. It's almost a miracle these guys survive, much less afford a car. So you bet they're going to find the most stupidly reliable car they can. And when issues arise, you know they aren't going to the shop. They're busting out the DIY guides and fixing it themselves. These guys didn't become car enthusiasts by choice. They became one by necessity. You may find some of these guys on your local on-campus club, and they're the go-to guys whenever you have any questions about your car's problems. Don't be fooled by that 20-year-old rust bucket they drive around, as what they lack in funds, they more than make up for in knowledge. The Subaru Bros. You know who they are. If your car's got a Subaru badge on it, then congratulations, you're a member. It doesn't matter if you don't even want to join, because you've already joined the Subaru Brotherhood. It doesn't even matter if you're a girl, because you're still part of the Brotherhood. The common misconception is that you must own a WRX or something similar, but even though most do, that is not an official requirement. Even if you own a BRZ, you're still accepted into this brotherhood. Like I said, if it's badged as a Subaru from factory, then you're one of the bros. These guys can be found doing some immature stuff, but it's all in good fun. You can find them stoplight racing and dragging about on the back roads around campus. However, if you aren't part of the brotherhood and you try to strike a conversation with them about their car, they'll probably just give you a list filled with everything they've done to their car. You don't deserve their words. You aren't a bro, don't you understand? In all seriousness, I do have to mention that I see way too many new WRXs, and probably just about as many new WRXs as I do old ones on my campus. I mean, I'm glad people love the new ones just as much as the old ones, but I'm just a little baffled since they're noticeably more expensive. So I was wondering if this is just something unique to my campus, or if it's like this on other campuses. Comment down below if you see more new ones compared to old ones on your campus. College is the prime age range for hipsters to sprout. Like any other hipster, these auto enthusiasts hate anything mainstream. They insist that everyone in their generation is just too immature and that everything modern is just soulless. So, like any hipster would, they go out and buy a classic car. Normally 2 things happen. The car constantly breaks down and the hipster gives up on their automotive passion as they begin to realize that old cars are a waste of time and buy Prius instead. Or they suck it up and realize what they've just signed up for. They want that classic old-timey nostalgia. Well, it's about time they realize they're going to have to work for it. The dent in their wallet becomes bigger and bigger as they tread deeper and deeper into the repairs. Most of the time, these guys are left without a car to even drive. However, when they've finally completed the restoration and have a strong running car, they drive it around with newfound confidence. This heavy commitment humbled them and made them realize that you shouldn't just do things just because they aren't mainstream unless you expect some serious commitment. The fledgling enthusiast is mostly found in an old Mustang V6 or Honda Civic, sporting the typical ricer fart can. While most enthusiasts would just pass these guys off as just another racer, in reality, these fledgling automotive enthusiasts in college have no idea what they're doing and just haven't quite found anyone to help them put them on the right track. There are resources available to them, such as performance clubs on campus or meeting with fellow enthusiasts on the local scene. However, instead of using these resources, they instead turn to their normie friends, who insist on telling them that AutoZone has everything they'll ever need, and that modding their car with anything expensive is dangerous and risky. The biggest problem for these fledglings is that they want to be a car guy, but are scared of not being accepted by the car enthusiast crowd, so they continue to hang out with a crowd they feel more comfortable in, and rely on normie non-car people for their knowledge. I know it's fun to laugh and make fun of racers with fart cans, but sometimes they're just a genuinely misinformed youngling who hasn't met anyone to help put them on the right track. So if you ever find one of these guys hiding in the background of a meet, greet them. Talk with them about their car. Don't be scared to criticize them, but don't ostracize them and make them feel like an idiot. As long as they aren't insisting on telling you that their bone stock V6 Mustang for Fartcan can pull a 10-second quarter mile, then there's yet still hope for them. Do you know anyone in real life that's on this list? If so, share this video and make sure to leave a like as well. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoy an automotive channel that uploads regularly. Check out my brother OmniRise's channel, and thanks for watching. Blade Angel out.